The one thing I hate about this game, at least how it's changed from the past, is how much AFKables have come to dominate. Um, like people gonna go on railing about evolution combat right now. That's so minor. Like even though it's been such a game-changing experience, evolution combat, at least for most people, I've barely noticed it. Doesn't actually affect it majorly at all. But and it makes a few skills easier, but not nearly as easy as all this AFK content that's come out over the years. Like seriously, this is bullshit. Really, you guys you're running over evolution of combat, which is it's making combat less AFK, and that's probably the reason why half the people are rambling about it. AFK content is the main reason RuneScape's gone down the shit. It's the main reason I'm gonna quit after I finish my 1 bill goal. Okay? AFK content. You should not be able to gain XP or GP or any kind of progress within RuneScape while you are not actively interacting within the game. I'm sorry, but being able to go and play on your Xbox while your character woodcuts ivy, or you cook some mocktails, or you let your rune span 1 minute click. You click once a minute or something. Like you do that shit. No, you're not playing RuneScape. You're not training your skills. Any levels or XP or GP or whatever the fuck you get from doing this AFK shit, rocktails, GP. The XP is worthless. The whole point of training XP, it's for the achievement. That's what RuneScape is. RuneScape is a game of achievements. You work hard and you get some kind of status. You get some kind of XP, whatever rank, whatever the heck you go for. But it's always goal oriented. And if you're just gonna AFK your skills, you didn't work hard for that. You didn't do anything for that. You didn't make any sacrifices for that. Alright? All XP that's gained from that is worth on a very low level. Like close to bottom level. Like that's how much I value it. Okay, if you're gonna AFK your shit, or you're gonna have RuneScape on a smartphone where you click on Ivy as you go about your day or your school day or whatever. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna value that XP at all. I'm gonna pretend it doesn't exist, because honestly, you didn't work for that. Okay? This is what I love about agility. If I go AFK from agility, I stop gaining XP. I do not continue gaining XP. This is my biggest thing I despise with how RuneScape's become. It's just like just AFKables. This is the same reason bots bought. Aside from like the real world traders, the non-real world trader bots, they bought because they don't want to play this game. They don't feel they can get their achievements or get any achievements. Actually, it's not even an achievement, because when you bought, it's not an achievement. You didn't work for that. You can't feel the pride for that. It's not an achievement. And the people who AFK skills, they're trying to get XP without doing the work for it, which is the exact same logic that botters use when they go bot. They don't think they can handle actually interacting with the game, playing a game, really actually being inside of the game and playing the game. Instead, they just want to go and use some kind of automated method to gain XP, GP, whatever they're gaining, progress within the game. You shouldn't be able to do that. Or even if you are able to, you shouldn't do that. Or why even play RuneScape to begin with? Like really? I don't know. This is just my thing here. This is kind of like what my passion is. I don't know, I guess that's what you want to call it. Like, this is what really gets me worked up. I see people's stats, they want to work hard. I see lots of top players, they think they're all good, or want to be top players, I guess. You got fucking Blocks. Everybody knows Blocks, right? They've seen his YouTube channel and shit. I'm sorry, that guy's a joke. He's fucking shit player. Actually, I don't think he plays anymore, does he? Uh, you can't be waving your hands around. Like, I don't watch many of his videos. I've only seen a couple, but like, I fucking see it, and I see he's waving his fucking hands around while he's quote unquote skilling. You're not playing a game. Anything you gained. I'm sorry, man. You're shit at skills. I mean, your skills are shit. I would never let you into my clan, and probably because of just even the reputation you have, just for like being such an AFK player too. Like, you would be someone I would never let in my clan. There's other people I probably would never let in my clan. I would never let in Dragon Seance. I would never let him in my clan. He's a fucking he's a good guy, I guess, but I think he's I don't know what to call him. He likes to cheat a bit, even outside of like AFK and whatever. He likes to cheat a bit, and he doesn't think of it as cheating. Who else is in the public eye? Nightmare IH is a noob. Who was I gonna think? Oh yeah, Alkin, #1 boss. He actually was in the clan for a little bit, and then he left. How do I view him? I think he's an okay skiller. He actually doesn't do that bad of a job. I don't think his attitude towards skilling is good. I don't like how he basically rips on grinding and skilling and no life and etc. Agility. He rips on all this stuff, but in the end he does do it. He will train things. He's not completely just complete noob, so I don't know how to evaluate him. As for him as a personality, as an individual, I don't know. He's a jerk. So yeah, I don't know, I just want to make a video ranting. AFK shit. That's what I hate. I don't do stuff I've been doing agility. It's the main thing I love about agility is that when other people train the skill too, they don't have the choice to AFK, and I like that. You join my clan, a lot of people in it do have agility, and while I'm not gonna ban you from, I'm not gonna prevent you from joining the clan if you do AFK stuff, but it will require that you have a lot more XP and that you put in a lot more time than someone who did non-AFK things. Like, I don't think every skill should be like construction. I don't think it should be like that. But I do think you actually have to actively be doing something. You have to be clicking something every time you get XP. That would be a very simple rule. Click once. Let's see. Yeah, you should click at least once for every bit of XP you get. You should not be able to click once and get multiple bits of XP. If Jack is stuck with that rule, RuneScape would be a lot better. Just in my opinion. I know AFK is like very, very popular. When they go and make something AFK, everybody changes the skill. Right? But then it's valueless. I mean, you got nothing. The people who want to actually play the game, they can't if their methods are, let's see, if the best methods, fucking like RuneSpan, dominates, like it's double the XP per hour, RuneCraft, and they feel like shit if they go out and do ZMI. They don't want to do ZMI. No one's going to do ZMI anymore, and that's pretty sad. I actually might consider doing ZMI if I ever did runecrafting again. I would never want to do RuneSpan, but I probably won't even be doing runecrafting again. I really just fed up with how all the rest of RuneScapes kind of crashed down around me while I've been doing agility. Agility is like one of the last skills left. It's actually the only last slow skill left that's not AFK yet. But there are a couple skills that aren't AFK as well. Hunter and thieving come to mind, and construction. But you guys can watch me do Flashpad Factory tomorrow. See, this is even more interactive than agility courses. It's I love this place. This is probably the best update agility's ever gotten. Although I do think it has its flaws, but I still think it's probably the best update there is. I don't mind increased XP rates so much, especially since my goal is it won't affect my goal that much. I never actually intended on doing Barbarian Quest the entire way anyways, but increased XP rates annoy me a little bit. Actually, I would prefer I expect it. I kind of expect increased XP rates regardless. But then if they increase the rate and I don't like that or whatever, I just increase the goal. Like I'm not going to plan on increasing 1 billion goal, because when I started it, I planned that there would be increased XP rates anyways. But say I did want to keep on doing it, if I just wanted to do it for 15,000 hours or 20,000 hours, the XP rate doesn't matter. That's the least significant, because I would just keep on making new accounts or whatever. So I can just keep on raising that XP goal. So the XP rate itself is less significant. What is more significant to me is the ways of training it. And I don't know. You're gonna come to me, or if I'm gonna see you around RuneScape or something or whatever, it's just I tend to judge people. I judge stats. I judge things a lot. Like, even if I won't necessarily come out and say it, although actually sometimes I do. I really don't like seeing shitty stats. I really don't like seeing stats that are all AFK. Bibles, you haven't done anything. You're not capable of having any respectable stats or anything. Like, I used to rant on even this isn't even anything new, but I used to rant on old top players, like back when they were #1 and shit, or whoever, like Gurchaz. Sorry, I just got a drink. I used to rant on Gurchaz all the time, that he was an overrated, viable, AFKable noob and couldn't do shit. So Gurchaz, I don't believe ever deserved #1. J. Delacroix, or Cruz, or how the fuck you say that, I don't think he ever really earned #1 when he had it. I think the top players nowadays, and overall at least, kind of deserve their spots. I think Suomi is probably the first #1 who actually deserved to be #1, like who actually earned #1. I felt he should have been #1 long before he actually was #1. It has nothing to do with being his friend necessarily. It's just more he was a good player. I know a lot of people like to rant on the donations he's got and stuff, but even if he took out all the donations, he's still the only player with all those slow 200 mils. Nobody else has all those slow 200 mils. Other than him and Drumgun and me, there's no other players within RuneScape that have one or two. Actually, I don't think there's even 200 mils. That is slow, non-AFK, whatever. Okay, nobody's got stuff like that. Just me, Suomi, and Drum Gun. And I kind of let's see. I don't hate on Elvis, Elias so much, because they kind of balance, so they have kind of done everything. Although neither of them love agility, so I don't know. But I think whatever, they deserve their 4th and 5th spots. Drum Gun is actually number 3 now in overall XP, so yeah, he's number 3 even though he's on the high scores right now. And Drum Gun used to be he didn't actually do stuff AFK. He does stuff now AFK. But he didn't in the past, so I don't know. He just fucking power through everything. His main reason, I think, for doing even AFK stuff, it's not even just for all that extra time he might get to do other stuff. I'm sure maybe some of it might be, but his main reason for doing it over non-AFK is it's his way of making money. It's actually kind of funny. He'll go and cut down a lot of willow trees and then bank them all and stuff, and then sell them, and he makes money that way. Which I think is kind of a old style idea, but actually be able to grind money. Not many people actually do that anymore. People dice, people. What do they do? People. What else fucking people do? Do people merch anymore? People get donations. People stake. Maybe people do PVM or something, and actually Drum Gun does do a little PVM for money, but nobody actually goes out and what used to be in the I guess in the 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009. I think that was when it ended. Double natures was a big thing. That was a big money maker. You went out, you grinded rune crafting, and you made a lot of money that way. You actually could make money just grinding something. No, people don't do that anymore. They don't camp something and keep doing it over and over and over again to make that money so that they can do other things. Now it's all about like either luck or actually that's probably what it is for a lot of people. Just other non-skilling ways of making money. I know I've made a lot of my money through merching. Which actually now I have no more money. So I've long ago kind of gave away all my money just because I haven't needed it, and I was just like, So what do I got on this account? I got like 5 mil on this account. I got like I think 50 mil on Javelin Eye, and that's it. Actually, I'm getting close to having more money on RuneScape Classic than I do on RuneScape 2. RuneScape Classic, I've made a lot of money selling my drops to a friend. So so if you actually look up here on the top here, I kill skeletons along the way, and then I pick up their drops. So basically, what I pick up, if you look in the inventory here, I got rubies on me right now. Law rune. So I pick up every law rune. I pick up every ruby and diamond. And I also pick up half keys. I think that's everything I pick up. And I just sell them all for quite a bit. Although my friend does I think he pays overkill. Like, he pays a lot more than most people would pay. But, I don't know. It's worth it, I guess. He really likes the silver keys. Yeah, I don't know, I got all these gems. Let's see his friends talking down here. Hate that every single website has a share to Facebook button that now makes me stay on my toes. Guess he doesn't like Facebook. And I'm not really out in the community much. So like, here's a friend chat. Like, I kind of stay within a circle of people I know. Although I do sometimes visit public chats, I don't really like them that much. I kind of get fed up and I leave. So like, I got my clan right here, and then I have A13Ds. I think people call him A13D. His friends chat. this has a lot of cool people in it. It's kind of like a hangout spot for us. It's, I don't know, just a lot of people, I guess, from the Tippet forum thread, that the 200 mile skills thread. It's more or less, there's a lot of people from there. And then I actually hang in my friend's chat a lot, so that tends to have a few friends and a couple of random other people that visit. Right now there's not anybody in here. But when I do go out in the public, whatever, like sometimes I'll join Jake's friend's chat, but then like some of these people are freaking really annoying. So I don't stay here long. But like I go out into like fucking any chat that's got a lot of people in it or whatever. It's just their attitude towards skilling kind of really annoys me, I guess. Not even annoys me. It worse than annoying. I don't like it. Most people really despise skilling. I don't know why, but it's really different from the culture that I hang in. So I don't know. There's probably a lot of people in this video that's part of that culture. They whatever they don't play RuneScape for achievements or whatever. I don't know what they view RuneScape as, but to me, RuneScape is skilling, is grinding, is powering through and trying to actually gain. RuneScape is like a game of status. You try to not be a noob, but then everybody's a noob. You want to. I think that's kind of the main reason people want to skill, because they don't want to consider themselves a noob, and if they have shitty stats, all the people are gonna think they're a noob. They're gonna think they're a noob. Nobody wants to be a noob. But then the big thing is, you're always a noob to somebody, right? Like, to me, fucking 99.9% of RuneScapers are noobs. Most are shit. But, agility. What else am I gonna talk about? Oh yeah, the big plan. I get out of school, in a few days. Wednesday I'm out of school. And basically I'm out of school for a month. I'm in college and we got a weird break. We got a 1 month break between fall term and winter term. So during this I'm gonna be doing an actual real RuneTracker month record. I actually haven't done a real agility month record in 4 years. 4 years was the last one I actually set a #1 month record for an actual course or anything like that. So like then I did 25 mil a month in agility at Doggish Con, and I actually still have that record. Marlon Chick managed. She used like I think it was 1 million Canadian tickets or something like that. I don't know. She used something like that and passed me to get like a 28 mil month, but then she didn't actually really do that 28 mil month. And that's also why I'm saying it's the reason I also haven't actually done a real month record myself. Because, let's see, which link is it? Yeah, this one. So like you guys saw last month, a couple months, I don't remember how it was. I did 42.7 mil here. But then I actually wrote on my video, my 600 mil video, that it was actually 36.9 mil month, because that's what it would be if I took out all the stored XP I had. So it was really a 36.9 mil month, which compared to this, well, actually there's two reasons why it's not a legit. The first reason is because of the stored XP, so that's why I don't really consider this #1 a legit. But the second reason is I did it at Flash Product Factory, which is a lot faster than the other methods these records were gotten in here, and I don't cheat. Just like I'm against the whole AFK thing. Okay, I take Nolifing very seriously. and I view Nolifing as a skill of not sleeping. And just records, I take RuneTracker records very seriously. And I go with what's legit. I base things on hours and work. So two major things: hours being the main thing, but also how much work it takes. Because if you can AFK something, you actually are able to pull off more hours in general than if you cannot AFK anything. So basically, I view things. I think a simpler way to view things is basically the harder something is, the more challenging something is, the better, the more that is valued, the more I value it, the more impressive it is to me. The harder, the better. And if you're gonna play RuneScape, you're gonna go for some challenges. Okay, you're gonna want to push yourself a bit. And one of the things that I push myself with is setting records here. Okay, I like setting #1 records. I actually used to have a little chart on my YouTube showing some records I had. Now I can't quite post them anymore. But basically, actually YouTube took them down, so I don't know. But basically, I'll go over this way. I don't know if you guys can see this right here. If it's big enough. But back in 2008, I did most of my Nolifing. 2008, I did, let's see. I did a lot of, me and Marlin Chick were the only ones who actually, we were the first people to ever do 20 mil plus months, and we're the only ones who actually just did them. And this was at Doggish Con. Like, even April, which is very similar to Doggish Con at the time. Like, just nobody did it. Like, Lover Romeo, he did 10 mil. He did 10 mil months pretty consistently, depending on like whether he was mining or doing agility or whatever. He did 10 mil pretty consistently. Most people were doing like 4 to 8 mil months, and that was it. No, nobody did 20 mil plus. Nobody did fucking 15 mil plus. It was pretty sad, pretty slow. But yeah, me and Marlon did 20 mil plus, and I set the month record for that. I set a week record. I went and did 7 mil week at Doggish Con. That's the #1 record for that time. So nobody's done more than 7 mil week or 25 mil month at either Doggish Con or Apatol. Then let's see, Gnome and Bob came out in 2009, advanced classes, and I didn't have the time available then, but I still pulled off 7.5 mil week. That was my best week during that time, between a mixture of the two courses. Let's see, and then I started Brimhaven, and you can't really track anything on Brimhaven, so I didn't actually do any Nolifing. I was actually saving up for my real, I was waiting to do my big Nolifing record. So like the 7 mil week I had done at Doggish Con, that was about a 140-hour week. But the big record I did, which is still my biggest week record yet, and that's all I've been doing for a while, week records. My biggest week record is 152 hours, which is viewed as actually technically I did. If you want to look at it completely, I slept 16 hours in a 7-day, 7-hour period. So I slept 2 to 3 hours each day. I went to sleep at like 7 or 8. I had my girlfriend wake me up at 10 p.m. So I slept 2 to 3 hours each day. Stuck with a pretty strict schedule. So that was 16 hours and 170 hours period. And that was my biggest. And then I kind of retired from Nolifing after that. And until my last, oh yeah, I didn't even say what that record was. That was a 10 mil week record at the Barbarian class. So that was 10 mil at Barbarian class. I did 14 mil week record, plus the Sword XP I had, but 14 mil Flash Powder week record. Flash Powder Factory week record, recently. So that's kind of been my return back. That was, I think it was 22 hours in a 6-day, 22-hour period, so that's actually a little less impressive than my other record, but it's still good. I still have it. I wasn't sure if could still know life or anything. So, but basically, I want to go and get a real month record here. I haven't done a real month record in a while, and so when I get out of school, I got a month free, and I'm gonna go for 50 mil plus. And this is 50 mil plus without stored XP. So I'm still I have stored XP right now. I'm sure people following me have seen. I've kind of stopped getting XP. No, I'm just banking it, and I have slowed down a little bit, but only because I'm finishing up a lot of stuff with school and real life stuff, so that I get all that stuff out of the way, so I'm free to do my month record here. And so when I do my month record, it'll be 4.75 mil banked. So that's 50k brownie points. And then I'll have an extra 50 mil plus on top of that. I would like to get, I think 52 mil. I've got, let's see. So 57 mil exact would be exactly 600k brownie points. So I would like to get that if I can. So if you take out 50k there, that's 550k brownie points. So my month record, if you take out the 4.75 mil, would be 52.25 mil. If I could get that, and I don't know. I haven't actually gone for month records, so this is actually gonna be a challenge for me because I'm used to doing week records when I do that. So I go power through. It's over in a week, but I sleep less. So this it's more like a long-term marathon. I don't know. People might think it's people tend to hate on the word no-lifing or whatever. Yeah, blah blah blah. To me, it's a challenge. It's like a marathon. People will push themselves. People will push their bodies, whatever. They'll go beyond. They'll push it beyond its normal limit, so they can try to get whatever ranking they can in some marathon, some race, or whatever. Well, that's their thing. This is my thing. This is my way of being competitive. It's not like I can compete with other people right now. Nobody's competing with me at the Agility. Yummy Ducky's actually stopped his 400 mil goal. He got bored of Flash Powder Factory, and he doesn't want to go back to Bob because, well, no, Flash Powder Factory's out there. So I don't know, but yeah. So that's this upcoming Wednesday. I think I'm going to begin. Tell me if you guys like this kind of video or whatever. I don't know. I'm just rambling. I usually don't like to talk. I don't usually talk about myself here. Not like this. RuneScape. I know somebody wanted me to go on. Somebody told me to make a video about like just telling a story, just story about my life or whatever. I don't know. I don't know if I necessarily want that public, but tell me what you guys think. I'm not really an entertainer. I'm not really interested in being an entertainer here, but I am open to making different videos that aren't just the same old, because I'm sure you guys don't like that, and I don't know. I just want to be clear though, I'm not really here to make videos for you guys, but I do want to make videos. I don't want my channel to die, so I don't know. It's a kind of mixed balance. Let's see. You guys can watch Agility for a little bit or something. Or I can talk about my school stuff. Cause I'm actually really enjoying school right now. I don't know if you guys actually know, but I'm I go to a school in community college, and I'm getting a degree in game development, computer simulation and game development, and I've done a lot of programming recently. It's actually a very computer science oriented degree. So like a lot of the degrees out there, just gaming degrees you might see, they're a lot of junk. Um, and you would think that something like community college would be a lot of junk, but it's actually not that bad. Like I actually have a teacher who got his master's at Stanford, and he worked at Google. So, and there's a lot of there's some game companies in the local area too, so they work with that a bit. But yeah, it's I've done 5 classes now that have used C++, and that's a program language. For those who don't know, it's the one most popularly used to develop games or game engines and stuff. Many games themselves aren't actually written in that. It's just they write the engine in that, and then they develop the game in like a scripting language or something. Sometimes custom made and stuff. But it's a very computer science oriented course, and I'm actually taking some other computer science classes that aren't specific towards my degree. It's just to balance out my knowledge of it. But yeah, I've been making some games recently, so that's also something I've been doing while I haven't been online RuneScape this past week or two. I made a reversey game, Othello, and Blackjack, and I did these. So like originally we were doing text-based shit, but I went kind of further, and I've been doing just a lot of stuff on my own. So I've been working graphically in SDL. I don't know. You guys probably don't even know all this tech stuff, but basically writing just some pure C++ code on a low-level API. SDL is probably as low as you can get. Well, you can get lower with DirectX and stuff, but SDL is a nice cross-platform thing, so I can write code in one, and then I can write code for just in general on SDL, and then I can then just recompile it for different machines, and it'll work on those machines. So basically, SDL on Windows is just a wrapper. It's a low-level wrapper around DirectX stuff. So it's like working with the non-graphics DirectX and some of the other stuff. And then I'll use like a different functions. I'll use a different API for Apple or Linux or whatever, if that's what you want to put your game to. But most of this is just practice right now. What I'm doing, my ultimate goal is I don't know if I should announce this now or not, but my ultimate goal is to start making my own games on Andrew Gower's new game engine that / program language he's coming out with. So I've had a link to his Twitter on my YouTube channel for quite a while. You guys can go check that out. But basically, he made when he left Jagex 2 years ago. He made a company called Fen Research, which is basically about this project he wanted to do, which is to create a new programming language that revolves around specifically online games, because there's nothing else out there quite like that. And he wanted to basically come up with this product of which this is kind of his expertise. And the company is 90% Andrew's, 10% Jagex's. But he's not really working with Jagex, but I guess they put a little share they bought a little share of the company. I'm not sure what agreement they have, but it's not Jagex. It's not a Jagex company, to be clear. But basically, I want to go make games using that engine. So that's basically going to be my goal after 1 billion agility. Well, not even just, I guess you can call it, yeah, that's my goal. That's my plan. That's my career goal. My life plan. So basically, after 1 billion agility, I'm going full-time into game development. I would like, in the least, to have kind of like a games portal site, kind of like Funorb, or like the original Jagex.com or something like that. That's in the least. If I can, a higher goal I have is making a RuneScape-like MMO, and this is what I would actually need to have. I would need to have a team together for this, because making an MMO is a very big work, big job. But a RuneScape-like MMO would be my ultimate goal, with the content, the gameplay that I'm kind of passionate about, that a lot of people are passionate about, and that they're upset. So RuneScape Jagex is now, they're going towards a certain market, but they're leaving behind another market. So when they go for all these casual gamers, the people that love the AFK stuff, the bots, basically the bots, they're making automated content. So it's like, oh, okay, this is legal bot, and you can't use a third-party bot program, but okay, we'll just make the game bottable without actually using third-party program. We'll just put the features those programs have into the game, and then you don't have to worry about botting. That's what's in their head. What I'd like to do is make something for all the people who don't want to AFK shit, who actually play RuneScape for an achievement, for skilling, for whatever. I want to make a game that is directed for them. And that's my plan. It wouldn't be as high quality graphics as RuneScape. Look at that, that's beautiful. Look at Flashbot Factory, that's so friggin' beautiful. So it probably wouldn't be as quite high quality as this. Well, everything has its beginnings. It wouldn't have not as much content. I would probably aim for a free-to-play RuneScape, that kind of level of content, but who knows? Even that is a lot of work. And that's my plan. But I wouldn't begin working on that until a while. And at least off Andrew's engine would have to come out, but that's a while away. That's probably at least another year. But even when it did come out, I'd probably have to make just a couple practice games just to get used to it and get a good feel for it. So I don't know. My biggest worry is not necessarily the amount of work that it would take to make it. My biggest worry is more about the art. I would need to hire an artist, because I'm probably not that good of an artist. And it's one thing to grind out programming, which I can just pump a ton of hours into. That's what I do. It's another to pull out some high quality art that I can work with. So I don't know. I'd have to get a partner or something, somebody who'd be good at that. But that's all in the future. Just things I'm thinking about. So how long are we into this video? 43 minutes, oh shit. Well, I guess if anyone stuck around for 43 minutes and listened to my rambling, you got all this. Oh, should I push an hour? Let me minimize this. Well, what can I talk for another 15 minutes about? Oh yeah, right here. So you guys have noticed I've been going to the lobby here, but I don't have my IP address anymore. Watch. See, it says Jebrum now. So somebody told me about Omastato's video where he said he showed how to cover up the host name there. So I went through that, and that's a nice little Windows feature. A little obscure though. I don't like how it's that obscure, but yeah, that's a nice feature. So now I can actually show Flash Product Factory videos or whatever without having to worry about people seeing my IP address. Alright, let's go to these tabs here. Watch series is a site I use for pirating videos. Yeah, I said you watch videos, and who actually watch videos legally here? Let's see. Networking. More networking. So this is about programming on a socket using Berkeley sockets. Now it's just some reading up I was doing. So I've actually learned a lot about my programming. Even I learned a lot in school, but I've also done some out of school stuff. Let's see. This is chess. Well, online chess thing I do. This is you got 3 days to do a move, so I take my time with this. So does people I play. Let's see. This is actually a new radio station I found. Christmas music, which I put on pause so that I can do this video. But usually I listen to music. I prefer to listen to music. I actually don't watch videos that much. I do music the most of the time here. Usually it's country music, but I'm a bit tired of the 90s country I've been listening to, because I've kind of just listened to it a bit much. So I'm moving over to Christmas right now. Actually, this is a Google search. I should close that one. 3D. This is OpenGL programming. You know OpenGL when you select the graphics setting. Well, the two dominant graphics libraries out there are OpenGL and DirectX. Dragons tend to create in both of them in RuneScape, but most games usually tend to use just one. DirectX is Windows only. OpenGL is cross-platform. It can be used on basically anything. And so this is programming. This is basically about programming using OpenGL. I'm just finishing up a computation for computer graphics class right now, which, while we do use a little bit of OpenGL, the class isn't actually based around that. It's about all the math and basically the math and stuff that goes in behind 3D graphics, 2D graphics even, and manipulating images, transformations, lighting, stuff like that. So it's kind of a math class, but taught from a computer science type, computer science oriented class. And then so I can do some OpenGL practice there. That's another thing I wanted to practice on just outside school, because it's really it's not easy to, well, how to say it. OpenGL is like, well, DirectX, just 3D graphics program is on the pretty tough. It's on the pretty more hardcore level, and it's not even something you would learn in school much. Like you'll be lucky to get like one class on OpenGL program, but then it'll be, that's it, just that one class. You usually don't find anything like that outside of a graduate level. Or you might find one class undergrad, but that's it. So a lot of it you gotta self-teach yourself, and that's kind of what I've been doing. And and then the rest of this is let's see. This is my dead graph of my agility this past month. I love RuneTracker here. RuneTracker, I've been with RuneTracker since day one. I just misclicked right there. I've been with RuneTracker since basically they were t.rscript.org, and so before they were even RuneTracker. So And basically, I don't know if probably a lot of you guys don't know, but RuneTracker is actually just a sub-project of the Rune script, quote-unquote bot. It's not like a bot like you think of in RuneScape. It's just a program that works on IRC, and they just call them bots. But it's a sub-project of that. And so RuneScript itself, which dominates the IRC, if anyone uses IRC, that's their main project, and that's been around long before RuneTracker was. And they've actually had their tracker in there long before RuneTracker came out. They just decided at one point to add in a major feature, which is have a website. Let's have a website that ranks people on how much XP they've gained. And that's basically when that came out, and that was right at the beginning of summer in 2008. I remember when that came out. That's been a big part of my experience here with RuneTracker here. And as you can see, I'm not actually on here because for the past week I haven't actually been using my XP. I've been strong up, so I've got let's see, I think I'm at 40k now. Yep, 40k brine points. So I've actually been kind of slowing down just because I have extra time before I hit 50k. So I've still got let's see, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Sunday I have free. Although I actually I gotta do some stuff. If I actually end up doing it, I've been a bit lazy. So Sunday I've got free, but then Monday and Tuesday I have finals. But I should hit 50k before that's all done. So I don't know what I'll do the last few hours. And I could go beyond 50k, just hand in a little and then go on, I don't know. But then Wednesday, I think, I'll get up Wednesday morning or something, then start Nolifing. That'll be my 50 mil plus month. Let's see. And that'll be a big record. Let's see. I was gonna say this, wasn't I? So of these records here, this might not show up on the video, but you see me at the top, it says 42.7 mil, but that's not the legit top one. The next one is Skiller 703, which is 40.1 mil. That's not actually the legit top one as far as I'm concerned, because he had better XP per hour. He did Barbarian BA horn, Barbarian Assault horn, and he got some better XP per hour for that. Then you have my next one that says 40 mil mods, and this was when I handed in the 60 mil XP and tickets, so can't quite count that one. And espoused. Sorry, that was a RuneScape Classic there. So you can't quite cut that one. Nope, the real #1 month record here, in terms of hours, in terms of work put in, whatever, is actually by this no-namer, you can call him, actually, not a no-namer to me or anyone in the Chile community, but no-namer for everyone else in the world, RuneScape world, is this guy, I Hot Daisies, which is actually a name Jagex gave him. We call him NKO, or Syria, which is his real life name, and 39.9 mil month. So this is the most hours, biggest record, whatever, in agility. And actually, this is probably one of the biggest hour records in any skill on RuneTracker. It's definitely right up there at the top. I'm not sure who would be competitive with probably one of Drumgun's month records. But this guy's really good. He doesn't actually play that much anymore. He actually plays on he's free to play right now on this account. But he plays on a noob, but he doesn't know life anymore. I think he doesn't really play that much. And then you got Suomi below him. So there's then a lot of 30 mil records. And actually, I don't recognize Hot Dude 69. Who's this? Somebody name changed. Anyways, yeah, bots don't actually dominate the month records here, other than possibly Gomeling, which I haven't figured out for sure is a bot or not. If he is, he'd be the first one to get 200 mil agility by botting. Like me and some friends, we've seen him training at just different times, not all at the same time either, and he was unresponsive. He was actually in a quick chat world, and but he wouldn't respond to us or whatever. He wouldn't stop for us. So while that's not definite proof, I'm a bit of a skeptic a little, but I do think that is enough. Like this is just some guy who was pumping out some pretty good hours. So if he's not a bot, then he's really good. If he is a bot, oh well, but let's see. Agility. RuneTracker's actually been pretty dead for agility recently. All these numbers are pretty low. Unless bots just came back today, I think. I don't know. Nah. So I know these two people are legit here. So you got Cage is off fun. He's in my clan, and then Brad Cakes is a new guy who's working on too much agility. I think he's like in his 50 mils right now, maybe 60 mil. So Brad Cakes and Cage have fun. They're the only actual real gains today. And then you got Paula, who I don't know, probably some random dude. And these are low gains. 300k and less. That's pretty low, even for a RuneTracker. But that kind of goes to show how many people actually bought on the normal days. So like Evolution Combat came out and the bots kind of stopped and they disappeared a bit. So it's just pretty sad to see. It's not that the bots are good. It's just, I mean, like it's not like they're getting that good gains. It's just other people are getting such shitty gains. The bots should not even be able to compete. Like I know bots can run with whatever, and they're good, but they actually don't. They don't actually get the top records. They don't get the records. Everyone else that no, like I could get or whatever, or they don't even get the best gains. They're always low, even on a normal day when the bots are all active and stuff. That they might get into the 5 mil range or whatever, but that's it. They don't hit 7 mil. They don't hit 8 mil, 9 mil, 10 mil. Man, they don't hit those top numbers anymore. They can't. I guess people don't. I don't know. Their XP rates are too low. People don't keep them running all the time, or even those who do keep them running all the time, their just XP rates are too low, and they can't actually get the best records there. I don't know, but I just know all the top records in agility, they're held by non-bots. Legits. And you can dominate RuneTracker. You can not be a bot. Week is probably, in my opinion, the best, the most competitive. Your day is less accurate just because there's not enough. This just the 24-hour overlap is not very good for competing. You gotta update pretty frequently, and you can't expect everyone else to be that frequently updated. And then there's just the overlap. You drop down 600k at once or something. That's not really very accurate. But then you got month, which is nobody competes in. And after you can see agility right here. Everybody stops at fucking 11, 12 mil. And then that's it. Because they're 99 and then they don't continue. So that's actually not very competitive. The real competition comes in the week, because that's enough. People won't be 99, and they can do that for a few weeks, and they have a chance to really get up there. And yeah, also the people doing 200 mil, whatever, they also can compete. Although at the moment there's only one person actually, other than me, actively doing 200 mil. There were two, but Paperback kind of stopped. And well, I guess there were other people. Guru just came back. So there's a few slow people that are kind of playing, but they're not really playing. I don't know. I don't consider 1 mil week playing. Yeah. Are we at an hour yet? 59 minutes. 59 minutes. Well, maybe I should have tracked how much Flashpad Factory Prime points I've gotten in the past hour. Oh well, that would have been useful for you guys. Maybe you can add them all up in the bottom. if you can read them. But most of these games are 137 brine points. So I don't know if you can read that, probably not, but that says 137 right there. Yep. Okay. Let's see if I can end this video right on an hour. Yeah, I just passed an hour. Oh well. Bye.